They called him the Super Samoan, but that was just the beginning of the story. Mark Hunt wasn't built like your typical fighter. In a world of sculpted torsos and towering figures, Hunt looked almost out of place, short, thick-bodied, and without the aesthetic that usually turned heads at wins. But the moment the bell rang, everything changed. The man with the unbreakable chin and fists forged in fire transformed into a relentless executioner. Hunt didn't just fight, he punished, he hunted, and he made people believe in the terrifying poetry of raw power, timing, and a refusal to back down, no matter who stood across from him, born into hardship and violence. Mark Hunt was no stranger to pain. His upbringing in South Auckland, New Zealand, was riddled with fights and brushes with the law. But in those brawls, in that chaos, something primal emerged, an instinct to survive, and not just survive, but dominate. That spark carried him all the way to Japan, the land of the rising sun, where the spirit of Bushido met the fists of a Polynesian storm. In 2002, the K1 Arena, sacred battleground for the world's most feared strikers, set the stage for a showdown that would define Hunt's rise. His opponent, Toyoshi Nakasako, a Japanese heavyweight armed with the pride of a nation and the blood of samurai ancestors pulsing in his veins. This was more than a match. It was East versus South Pacific, a stoic warrior against a seemingly out-of-shape brawler. And in the first round, it looked like the script would follow expectations. Nakasako surged forward with confidence, controlling the pace, even knocking Hunt down at one point. The crowd roared. This was the moment they'd waited for, the humbling of the chubby outsider. Nakasako, brimming with overconfidence, began mocking his opponent in the ring. But in doing so, he woke something dangerous. Mark Hunt rose from the canvas like a man reborn, not with theatrics, but with a calm fury in his eyes. The mocking ended quickly. The fists of the Super Samoan began to fly, and Nakasako's head became the unfortunate recipient of Hunt's retribution.